Hello, hello. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, coming to you today with a Diabetic Minute for everyone who wants to get and stay healthy. And today we're going to talk about wax paper. Does anybody even use wax paper anymore? I do. Hope you do a little bit. But what I want to talk about today is some things you can do with wax paper that will help you to keep your home cleaner, easier, and that is always good for your health when things are easier, calmer, more relaxed, right? So I want to give you these few hacks as a little different kind of minute today. And they're actually very interesting and good. So keep a roll of wax paper handy, guys. You can use it for something, I'm sure. So, it's not just for your kitchen. And that's something that most people don't realize. It's not just for your kitchen. It can be used in your closets, in your bathroom, in your utility room, in your pantry, in your laundry room, even your bedroom, okay? You can use wax paper for so many different things that I didn't know you could use for all these. So knowledge is power. So here we go. Number one, you can keep your shelves clean. Lots of us go out and buy shelf paper, right? To keep our shelves nice and clean and dust-free, dirt-free. But that stuff's expensive. And once you put it down, especially the adhesive kind, who wants to pull it up, right? So it really stays there. And it can collect dust and dirt if you're not wiping it down regularly. Wax paper, on the other hand, if you put that on your shelves, and if you need to keep it down a little bit, you can use double-sided tape. But it's so inexpensive. You can turn around and just remove stuff from your shelves when you want to clean, take the wax paper, throw it away, get another piece, right? Or wipe it down just like you would a regular shelf liner. Most of us, though, would find it a lot easier just to pull it out, pull out another sheet, stick it in, and go, right? It's suggested that if you do that you replace it, 2 to 4 times a year because it can get dusty. Well, if that was true, you'd be replacing your current shelf paper 2 or 3 times a year, and I'm betting money that that's not happening. Okay, so do it cheaper. At least be cheaper about it, right? Keep your microwave cleaner. I have been using a paper towel over like a bowl of soup or something I put in the microwave so it doesn't splatter. Wax paper is so much cheaper. Oh my gosh, you could buy this big roll for next to nothing. So much better to use that over it to protect it. So I'm going to start using that because it is cheaper than those select paper towels I'm paying a fortune for, right? This was really good. Protect your cutting boards. I didn't realize this. If you rub the wax paper over your cutting board, just rub it really good, the wax will protect your cutting board, keep it looking new, and keep stains and all kinds of things from happening on your cutting board. That was a neat trick. I'll try that. Oh my gosh. Spam. Do you get spam? I get all these calls. It's driving me nuts. Next would be cleaning your iron. Do you iron anymore? A lot of people don't, I know. But occasionally you have to pull that iron out, right? And I don't know about you, but I've had it where it had stuff on it. I'd go to iron something and I'd get sludge or whatever onto the fabric. So I found out that all you have to do is iron a piece of wax paper. Just iron it like you were ironing a piece of clothing, and the wax will remove the dirt and sludge that's accumulated on your iron and have it ready to go, fresh. I love it. That was easy, right? And how about your can opener? Now let's talk about our health, right? The germs that linger on that can opener, nasty, because, juice from a can or something will get in there and it stays. You know how they get rusty, they get ugly, they get nasty. Well, run wax, this is your manual one especially, run a piece of wax paper through your can opener and it will remove that sludge and dirt. Oh my gosh, how easy is that? And I bet you could do the same thing with your electric one without any problem. Next is your zippers, okay? How many times have you had a zipper that catches and you just can't quite get it to do? And you end up pitching closed because you've pulled on it till you ruin the zipper. Well, if your zipper snags, take a piece of wax paper. And I've heard this about soap as well, but I think wax paper is probably cheaper than soap. And rub along the teeth of your zipper and it won't stick anymore. This one's interesting. Stop drafts. I would never have thought of this. Roll up wax paper and put it, like if you have a crack in the window where the air comes in, you know, you can feel it, you know where it's coming. You just roll a piece of wax paper and sit in there. Not only will it stop the draft, but it will stop moisture too from coming into your house. So you get warmer fast. And next would be to remove water spots. Now this was really interesting too. On your sinks, your faucets, you know how you get those spots and they're hard to get off, you know, and you get them off and they come right back because the water splatters. If you rub wax paper across them, you will get rid of the spots and prevent new spots for like weeks. Cheap, easy fix. And the last one that was recommended was for refrigerator spills, to line your shelves in your refrigerator. I don't see people doing that because you're pulling things in and out. You're going to have that wax paper in a ball, right? But it does prevent rings that come from jars. How many times have you had a jar leave a ring on your shelf and you got to pull out the whole shelf to clean it? So it might be that if the shelf where jars had wax paper, or if you felt really industrious as you open a new jar, you could put some wax paper just around the bottom just to make sure. But I thought these were interesting and worth mentioning, the hacks for wax paper, because again, it's so cheap and it would make your life easier if you don't have to go back and do things as often as we're having to do it now. Just a thought for anybody who wants to stay healthy. You got to stay healthy here too. And having less cleaning to do, that seems really healthy to me. I hope I found you safe today. I hope I found you well. And goodness knows, I always, always hope I find you happy. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, wishing you a fabulous day. May God bless and keep you till we connect again. Bye-bye.